We've seen in this video that we can modify a TTK theme by modifying three values or three factors corresponding to brightness, saturation, and hue. That when you look into the code, you can see that they use the image enhancer from Pillow, and for each value or each type of factor, they use the corresponding enhancer. For example, for brightness, they use a brightness enhancer. For the saturation, they use the color enhancer. But for the hue modification, they use their own code. What I'm going to do in this video is that I'm going to use this two image enhancer from Pillow, and I'm also going to use their code to modify the hue of an image, of a simple unified image. This is the image that I'm going to use. So a simple background color. This is the background color of the audience theme that we modified in the video I've talked about. After installing Pillow, I created this simple interface. We have two labels. The first one has the original image. The second one will have the modified image. There is the entry for brightness value, entry for saturation value, and slider for the hue value. If you look into the Pillow source code, you can see that there is no limit on the value of the factor. This is why I used entries to get the value. But if you look into the code of the shift hue function defined by the TTK theme, they use factors from 0 to 2.0. So this is why I'm using slider with the minimum value to 0 and the maximum value to 2 and the increment 0.01. When you click on the apply button, it will recreate the values of the brightness, the saturation, the hue. We create the two enhancer, the brightness enhancer and the color enhancer, using the image created for the first label, and then we enhance using the recreated values of the factors. For the hue modification, we call the shift hue defined from the TTK theme library. Then we create the new image. We create a new photo image from the created image, and we assign our label the new image. If we do not make any change, the image or the color remains the same. But if I change the hue, for example, I'm going to use the hue equal to 0.2, the one we used in this video, we can see that the hue changed. If I keep the hue but change the brightness, we can see here, if I put 0, it will be black color. If I put or darker, if I put it to 3, lighter, 2, less, lighter. And saturation, we can increase also the saturation. I can increase the saturation for my blue color. And for the entry values, we didn't do any check. I assume that the user will put the right values. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.